Hello, I am Raul Uk, and I am grateful. I am so grateful for the Homeless Coalition because they've done so much for me. Uh, I was about to be homeless about 3 or 4 years ago. I had no other people to help me, nobody, and I came to the Homeless Coalition because I needed help, not knowing that you know, I was gonna get so much help in so many areas, and I think about that, to this day. Like, if it wasn't for the Homeless Coalition, like I would probably be on the streets. I got 7 kids. I got grandchildren now, and you imagine 7 kids and a single dad at that time, homeless. I mean, it was bad. I mean, I was. It was, I mean, Veronica knows. Like, I was torn, like in every way, emotionally, physically, because I had just gotten hurt at my job. I lost my job with the labor's union in Napomo, and I hurt my back. So there was so many things. It was like I was in this deep hole, and little by little, I started climbing out. And thanks to the Homeless Coalition, it was like the last week that I remember. It was the last week we had to get out of this house that we've been in for 10 years, and we couldn't find a place. They gave us 90 days to get out because we've been there so long, and we couldn't find anything within that time. And I remember just going through so much. It was just so much, sadness, anger. I felt every emotion I think there is to feel, desperation, because I couldn't find no help. So I came to the Homeless Coalition, where, to this day I'm so grateful. Veronica was able to get me in. The last day that we had to get out, this we had two people that called us for two separate houses. One was an apartment, which was like small, but it was a 3 bedroom, and then the other one was a 4 bedroom on Oak Park, where we reside to this day. And you know, just the generosity of the Homeless Coalition, like the outpour, like they paid for our first month's rent, our deposit. Um, we had a U-Haul that was that they helped us out with. Veronica helped us out with just to the dump. There was so much, um, you know, and you know they also not also did they get us a house, but they gave me employment with at the shelter, part time. You know what I mean? Because like I said, I could only work so much. And so one day, Veronica goes, "Why don't you go back to school?" and and I was like, "Well, I don't know. I mean, it's like I've been to school in like 30 years. I'm 50 now, but back then I was like 47." So the first time I tried it, and what you might call it, I was able to do okay. I had passed the 3 classes that I did, and they kept on encouraging me to keep going, and so I did. Jana, Veronica pushed me. I had so much help, from them. Employment plus sending me back to school. They helped me out with my books. They, just a great support. I was able to, our PowerPoints. I was able to, run them on the, on the machine, on the copier. So I was able to study a little bit while I'm working. At night, when I would look at the warming center, I would do my homework, help out the clients, when they needed me, and just use my time to do my work. So on top of all that, I've been at my current house. This is going on my 4th year. Um, I was able to do a lot. You know what I mean? It's like keep up with our payments and everything else. couple of times, they help me out with our electricity, with things because I'm on a fixed income, so I mean everything's expensive here. Um, Veronica offered me a Section 8 voucher, and which was incredible because like what a great opportunity, right? But I have my mom living with me, and I have a couple of older kids that are with me right now, and so they wouldn't have been able to come with me, on Section 8. So I kind of like passed that up. But, reality is like we all got to pay to live. And for me, um, I'd rather pay whatever it takes for me to stay in a home than, unfortunately to be out there, on the streets. It's sad. I mean, I pass by homeless people all the time and I remind my kids, we're lucky. We're lucky. And, if it wasn't for the Homeless Coalition, like we'd be here. We would be right here. So, on top of everything, I've been able to maintain a 3.8 grade point average. I stopped going last spring because there was so much going on with my daughter. She has extreme behavioral issues. She has ADHD. Has mental. She's with the Aurora Grande Youth Mental Services, and they would call me out of class like on a constant. It was constant. They call me all the time to come pick her up from school. Sometimes I have to carry my daughter out of there. So I had to stop in spring. But in the summertime, I took a Spanish and PE class where I did very well. And then this fall, I was able to get 3 A's and a B and made the dean's list, which I didn't really understand fully what the dean's list was. But let me back up. On top of everything the Homeless Coalition has done for me, they were able to help me get a scholarship to continue my education. This is all like Veronica's like, do this, do that, let's do this, let's do that, encouraging me. And now I even got a stronger work ethic than I've ever had, both in school and physically, because I'm trying my hardest to get better. I'm not waiting for help. I'm trying to get better so that I can, hopefully do some kind of, if it's labor, I'll be ready. But, if it's, like let's say here in the Homeless Coalition, then I'll be able to, to perform, whatever they need me to do. So, I'm very thankful. My family's very thankful, that there is, people out here like the Homeless Coalition that will help you in every way possible. And I'm living proof that they've done so much for me. And, and I've responded. It takes, I guess, them helping me, encouraging me, pushing me to do something. But it also takes me to receive it and do it. It's a two-way street, and I think it's very important that people that get help, that they also not, receive the help, but also, put in the work to become, to do better for themselves. And I just thank God that He's given me the ability to do so. So I'm going to continue my education. I'm going to continue working hard. My wife and I made a commitment that weekends, from Thursday to Sunday, it's all about work. After my classes, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, we have 4 days. I have 4 days to get my work done. Even, I even go like 2 weeks in advance. So I turn in 2 weeks in advance of work so that I could have time to study chapters or my tests or my quizzes. And I'm able to do that because I'm home all day, just working. And my kids that are being homeschooled right now, it's so hard. Oh my gosh, I can't wait till the school opens. But, I'm able to do my work. I'm able to they see me working and and I hope I'm a good role model to them. I hope I show them, I hope they could always say that, hey, I see my dad at 50 years old, working hard to learn, and, like I said, I just thank everybody here, for employment, for school, for all the help they've given me. I really am thankful, and I will always be thankful, and I will always just always talk about Veronica and Jana and everybody here that has been so kind and so good to me and my family.